In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper, the host of this program, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I am known as the mighty Angelsnupnup7. I am your soul brother. Number one, I just have to laugh when people make mockery of you on the sly, but yet and still at the same time they pretend as though, with no disrespect. I mean, no, you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're saying. They try to do it on the sly, but I will go along with it because I know that I'm dealing with folks that don't have integrity. They're not honest. And on social media, it's all a game. Nothing is real. Barnum and Bailey. So, I mean, it's entertainment. For me, it's not entertainment because this is the way I've been since I was 8, 9, or probably younger years old. For them, it's entertainment because they've never been serious and never worked at nothing all their lives. For me, this is my life. This is how I've lived before the internet. During Jim Crow, I was the same way. You got to read about it, and I was living it. So, your idea of the struggle is entertainment. Your idea of the struggle and the situation that the once called Negro find themselves in, that's entertainment. That's sound bites. Let me play a sound bite of Dr. King or Malcolm or Fannie Lou Hamer or somebody. Because you never lived it. And you never suffered, and you don't know nobody that suffered. You don't take nothing serious. Everything is a game to you because to you, you've always been comfortable because of the sacrifice of others. So it's all a game to you. You don't respect nobody except your clown ass so-called research and what you know. So I want to challenge what you know. And then when you find out what you know ain't all that, you get all upset and you put your tail between your legs and run like the coward that you are. Cowards. Now, what brings us to this conversation, which is the main topic, that men rule, women ain't invented a damn thing. We got into this type of conversation. And of course, as you know here, I speak up for womanhood. And when you speak up for womanhood in the eyes of these penis worshipers, they view you as weak. But when you come here, your ass gonna back off. Because it's not about worshiping men or women. It's about the truth. Tell the whole truth. Don't tell a little bit that satisfies your narrative. Tell the whole damn story. If you tell the whole story, you won't hear a peep out of me. But you don't. You only speak enough to support your narrative. Whether it's this topic or any topic, they only talk just enough to support their narrative. Tell the whole damn story. And unlike you, I can say I'm in error. I can say I don't know the whole story. So if you don't know the whole story, if there's certain facts that you miss, then you come to the wrong conclusion. So your facts don't mean nothing if you don't tell the whole story. I want to make these points before we get into my response to men rule, because women didn't invent a damn thing. I want to make these points off topic before I respond to the topic. Now, I did invite Mr. Man to a live stream. I'm not coming to your kangaroo court. Problem number one. This is not a kangaroo court. This is just you and me. Nobody's going to be there except you and me. You come and say what you got to say, and I will say what I have to say after the fact. But I knew this person would not do that, because when you are interrogated, when you are in a courtroom type situation, it's a different ball game than running your mouth by yourself on your YouTube channel, where a person cannot respond properly to your speculations, your assumptions, or your allegations. You feel comfortable when you can run your mouth and you don't have to hear nothing. Mr. Man, strong man, warrior, powerful. He invented anything. He's better than women. But the chump scared to come and face another man. That's how they are. They will attack women. They will attack children. They will attack your dog Scruffy. But when it comes to dealing with another man, it's a whole different ball game. Because I'm going to show you you're not as smart as you think you are. And of course, he's going to come and run his mouth on his channel, trying to show other ignorant ass people how smart you are. But I already knew you was going to find some kind of excuse not to come and be interrogated on a live stream. You feel comfortable running your mouth, and you don't have to face interrogation live in living color. A kangaroo court. What they did in Jim Crow was a kangaroo court. What they did to me was a kangaroo court. This is not no damn kangaroo court. You need to come here and explain what the hell you talking about. That's the problem. And you know you can't. You can believe whatever you want to. Your belief is wrong. Your belief is in error. And that's what you don't want to face. I can confess to error. I can confess to being wrong. That's not no problem for me. I don't come here talking about I'm the ultimate authority. But you talk like you know. And you kept telling me, this is fact. Well, bring your damn facts. If you have facts, you shouldn't have a problem with me, because I bow down to facts. But you better tell the whole story. That's the problem with your factuality. Is that a word? Factuality? So even in the chat room, you're getting all caught up, getting all your panties getting all crumpled up. So you start attacking my ideas. And you're talking ignorance. As long as we've been here, all the videos up, they still talk stupid. So off topic, we talk about our vision called Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Off the topic. And he says, talk about, I said something about the same old dumbass argument. We moved to Mississippi. Since 2018, the original first video I ever made, I never said nothing about people packing their bags and moving to Mississippi. From the very first video, I never said that. I suggest all you idiots, if you want to talk about Mississippi, at least know what the hell you're talking about. So we offer a video called Operation Exodus Mississippi Campaign for Dummies. I can't break it down no lower than that. When you watch that video, then you can talk. There's nowhere I talk about the Mississippi campaign equates to a utopia. Those words never came out of my mouth. I never talked about OEMC as some type of utopia. I never said that. That's your words. That's your thinking. I'm not going to allow nobody to put words in my mouth. That's why they don't never go to a video where I'm talking about the Mississippi campaign and they can show that's what I said because I never said it. Because if I said it, it's on video. Here he is. This is what you said, Taalik, right here. I never said nothing about everybody packing their bags and let's move to Mississippi. I never said nothing about OMC is some type of utopian. I never said nothing, some utopia. I never said that. So in his frustration, because that's not enough, how dare you try to defend women, because women ain't did a damn thing except pull their panties down for me. What do they call it? Misogyny? Misogynist attitude? This is what you expect in a patriarchal society. Women ain't nothing. I wonder how you feel about your mother. Oh, your mother, and I'm not talking about his mother. I'm talking about mother in general. Oh, mother knows her place. Get her ass kicked by a father. As long as she understands her place, it's all right because daddy is the ruler. Because men invent everything. Men dominate. Women don't mean a damn thing. You are a helpmate. Women are a helpmate to this man. This abuser, this exploiter. We gonna tell the whole damn story. You're smarter than she is. You better. No different than what the race has done, except this is gender. The same attitude. The same thing. So this fella gonna bring my mother up. That's what they do. When the argument get weak, they start bringing in your mama and your daddy and dog Scruffy and everybody. When your argument get weak. What my mother? Oh, you was raised by your mother. And your mama told you to do that and mama told... I raised my damn self to be truthful. You don't know nothing about me. And there's a lot of us that was raised ourselves. We had to use our brain to survive and learn how to do things on our own. And some of the members of the Temptations like David Ruffin and Paul Williams, some of them brothers and Sister Ann, we raised ourselves. Some of us left home and we had no parents at all. We depended upon ourselves. And some of us, even when we stayed in the house with mommy and daddy, don't mean a damn thing. So what? Mommy and daddy got me on a damn slave plantation. What the hell I was born into this mess for? I'm in Jim Crow. Folks getting lynched. Tar and feather. Where the hell did you bring me into? Oh, your parents. What did your parents do? But when you speak up for women, these guys get all in their panties. Because they want to defend their punk ass gender that ain't did a damn thing. Call you father. Call you. I'm not going to call you none of those things. I wonder about your father. If you are what he produced. I already know what he's about. I already know what kind of so-called men this country and around the earth. I already know what kind of men you are. A bunch of bullies. Bunch of arrogant, violent, nasty, profane pieces of trash. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story. My father was in the home, so what? And my uncle was there. And granddad, so the hell what? It didn't make our life better. They ran out of the South. They didn't stay and fight. Many of these so-called men with their wives and children, they ran from the South. They didn't fight, stay and fight. They didn't pick up no guns. They ran. Your strong, powerful men. They ran from the South. They ran to New York. They ran to Chicago. They ran to California. They didn't stay there and fight for theirs. Your so-called men. Like Eric Muhammad said, talk black to me. My mother. I didn't have no parent. So what? Just because your parent made you comfortable in this damn cesspool. So the hell what? You live in the American dream. Trying to copy white folks. Trying to be white. Trying to be them. Your American dream. I was more happier living in the South. Poor. Barely making it. You're materialistic because you're trying to be like Caucasian people. As long as I had my family was there, long as we could go fishing, I could play with the chickens and the ducks. I was happiest time in my life. But when we begin to get older and we begin to experience this materialistic bull doo-doo, trying to be like white folks, that's the problem. Trying to copy them in their religion, their politics, trying to be them. That's why it's easy for you to say, oh, we all white folks. Yeah, you're white folks because you're a damn slave. And that's all you know is being a slave. And your idea of happiness and being free is trying to be like them. You copy them. They don't copy you. Except in entertainment. But I guarantee you, if you did something like the Mississippi campaign, Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign, I can guarantee you, if you done that for the first time, they'd be copying you other than entertainment and other silly stuff. I can guarantee you it. I was talking about Mississippi campaign and a utopia. a utopian society is possible because we do have the intelligence. Not in the condition that you're in right now. No way to hell. And for the last few thousand years, there's no way to hell with this type of attitude, behavior from the so-called men that's supposed to be the leader who really hate their women. Then you sucking on your own damn penis. That's the problem. You're all into yourself. It's all about you. So he calls me a troll. A troll. Anytime you disagree or challenge the mindset of these people, you a troll. Trolls come on my page. They're not attempting to challenge the information. They're making mockery because they can't challenge the information. They cannot challenge the opinion. So the only thing they can do is make mockery. I'm bringing you something. I'm challenging you to say that your facts is not correct. You're not telling the whole story. I'm not a damn troll. So, using your logic, if Angelsnupnup7 is a troll, then you a troll. Or you worse because you become a stalker. You have this woman and you run around all YouTube stalking her, trolling her. So I guess you would know what a stalker or a troll is because you exhibited that behavior with this woman. All over, she can't do nothing. She can't say nothing. There your happy ass is. Like, damn, Mr. Man. All these women out here in the world, why you gotta hunt down this one particular woman, bothering her, harassing her? And if I'm a troll, Kenny, why are you sending a troll cash out? I ain't never sent you a damn cash out. Kenny, why you send me a cash out? Don't go there, Kenny, with your smart ass putting on this facade like you so damn smart. You forgot, you think people forgot what you have done? Don't play. Because you all upset. Stick to the damn topic. You don't want nobody. Just block me. And you don't have to worry about me saying anything. That's how the majority of these folks on YouTube are. They don't want their wisdom challenged. But your wisdom don't mean a damn thing. What you do and say don't mean a damn thing as far as Caucasian people are concerned. I know my words are powerful. I know my words are powerful because over 100 channels terminated. I know my words are powerful because a billion-dollar corporation, Google, actually got involved messing with somebody with 10 subscribers who get 10 views. Who do that? Who else have they done that to? Who else voice they don't want heard like that? They take any channel down by me before you can even put a video on it. Who else went through that kind of stuff? Nobody except me. So I know what I'm about. It's the words. And I know my life would be in danger if they knew the people actually was gravitating and acting upon real truth. They're not worried about you because you're a beggar. You waiting for some savior, whether it's a ghost, some demon, a spaceship, or some Caucasian man going to help you do better, your savior. I'm not looking for a savior. I'm looking to be the man that you claim you are, and which you're not. And so what if there was no father in the home? What they got to do with anything? Because I stand up for justice. I don't care whether you're man or woman. there are those who have come to me because they heard my words about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I stand on my experience. I stand upon my critique of those teachings and my experience with the Nation of Islam under Minister Farrakhan. But I'm not going to allow nobody to lie on Farrakhan. If I don't know nothing about it, that sounds funny. I'm not going to let nobody lie on the man. I'm not going to let nobody lie on nobody. Because you don't like Farrakhan. You don't like white people. You don't like. Hell, you don't even like your damn self. Because you don't like somebody. If somebody came to me and said, well, you know, this man did such and such, prove it. Well, Pork Chop did, prove it, show me. Well, you know, doo-doo lady, show me. I'm not like that. Many of you are like that. You don't care about the lies as long as it's against the person that you don't like you're a child. I don't do that. This person come to me, told me something about Minister Farrakhan. I said, that don't sound right. What proof do you have? What evidence? Oh, you ain't real. No, yeah, exactly. I'm not a real deceiver. You gonna prove to me because I don't like coming out here. I cannot stand strong on a damn lie. I cannot stand strong on make-believe. The reason why folks hate me is because when I decide to speak, when I decide to put my mouth out there, because I know I'm standing on something strong. And if you want me to believe what the hell you talking about, then you got to bring me something that's strong. I'm a stalker. I'm trolling. And so this fella brought up some dumbass question because he talked about my mother. And I know that he is pussy whipped with this fella named Trump. So I said Trump is an idiot. Trump is a public figure. So the hell what? Trump is not related to you. You talk about my mother, my family, what my mama did. You don't know what my mama did. You don't know what my father said. You don't know a damn thing about me. His panties get all in a bunch when you call Trump an idiot. So is Biden an idiot? I don't have to ask that question. I'm not political. So what? I don't give a damn. You need to answer. Stupid stuff. The most intelligent people are the most dumbest idiots. So I respond, Biden is an idiot or whatever. I don't give a damn. But his panties all in a bunch over this orange guy who got himself caught up because he can't control his damn penis because he's an arrogant man. And because of his arrogancy, he could be president again. But now he's all caught up in his foolishness. The opportunity is going to pass. That's his fault. Now, so instead of talking about your mother, who I don't know, your father, who I don't know, your children, and your dog Whiskers that I don't know, I talked about Trump. How pathetic it is you're going to go crazy and get all upset over a man that is not related to you. I said what I said out of sarcasm. End of the story. That's the end of it. Why you talking about Trump and Biden? You didn't say that about Biden. What the hell is wrong with you? Penis worshiping. Slave mentality. Don't talk about my Jesus. It's the same thing. Don't talk about Elijah Muhammad. Don't talk about Donald Trump. Cult behavior. That man ain't not even related to you. Or is he your father? Are you saying that he's your daddy? So what got us all into this was the main topic of the conversation was about women. And they start talking about basically how women didn't invent nothing. And the premise or the foundation of their argument is because women didn't invent nothing, society basically, if it wasn't for men, we wouldn't have nothing. We wouldn't be nothing. We wouldn't be living the way that we live because everything invented by men. And this is a fact. I never argued that. I never argued that point. But like I say, if you're going to tell the whole story, tell the whole story, sir. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an analogy. Real simple. For the last 25 years or more, the only thing your family has done at McDonald's for generations is fries. You never flipped a burger. You never made it to assistant manager. You never made it into sales. The only thing they let you do is fries. Does this mean that you are incapable of flipping a burger, being a manager of McDonald's, owning your own franchise? No, it doesn't. What has happened is simply your family was denied opportunity to advance. That's what happened. Not given an opportunity. You're not taught about other aspects of McDonald's. Only fries. And they would tell you, I don't know why you want to be a manager, man. That's your family. Y'all did fries for the last 100 years. Because they wasn't given opportunity, because somebody in charge, somebody that ruled McDonald's decided your family is not going to do no better than fries. It's very simple. So with womanhood, for thousands of years, not for McDonald's, for thousands of years, women have been forced into a position of being a servant and accepting that the natural order of things, they can't do nothing except lay on their backs and spit out babies for men. The religion tells them that's the natural, that's what God wants me to do. And you say that in your society, patriarchal society, this is all women expected to do. In America and around the earth. Now there has to be a time where men and women were equal. They had mutual respect for their roles in life. Somewhere in time, I would assume during the time of what they call civilization, men decided, I want more because I'm stronger, I'm more powerful. And they forced this role of just being a breeder on women. If a female wants to be that mother, then she can do that. But if she wants to exercise her brain, now I guess what you're saying is that's because your brain, the male brain, is better than female. Is that what you're saying? You're saying that she's incapable of creating a Facebook. She's incapable of creating a television. She's incapable. Her brain just don't function. Y'all, the man is smarter, better. This is the same mindset of racists because they said the same damn thing. Your ass was in the jungle eating bananas. We got y'all out of Africa and we improved on you. It's the same mindset. It's the same mentality. But see, with the racists, you don't like it because you are included in the inferiority. That's why you don't like that. Men and women, if you're black, as far as race is concerned, you have a low IQ and you are inferior to the white man. But you don't mind, as a gender, that gender do the same damn thing. You're not equal to a man. You need to stay barefoot and pregnant, know your role, know your place. That's the same thing the racist said. And the racist said that's the natural order of things. But you don't like that when the oppression falls on you. There was a time when this man told you you couldn't drive a truck. There was a time when this man said you couldn't carry a gun. He didn't want you in his military. You wouldn't have no military knowledge. Then what you do? Folks had to fight for that. You don't understand, and now you want to act ignorant and silly. Because you like your position. You like this feeling of superiority over somebody. But when you are the inferior, you don't like that. It's the same stuff. And the more opportunity black people get, they show the racists you're wrong. That's why they don't want to give black folks. That's why they didn't want to give black folks certain opportunity, because they told this lie that black folks incapable of learning. Black people did not have a soul. But then when they got the opportunity, they shown that the white folks was telling a damn lie. And that's the same thing with gender. You are afraid. Talk about how powerful you are and how smart you are. You're afraid giving these women certain opportunity. It will expose the lie that men have been telling on women for thousands of years. Women may not be physically strong as men, but they can be fighters. They can be warriors. Especially now you got guns. It don't take, a child can pull a damn trigger. You got martial arts. There's women that can beat the hell out of women. I mean, women can beat the hell out of men. There's women who can outshoot a man with a gun. Slowly but surely, they showing you that you're a damn liar. Because you like your position over others. You want to keep her barefoot and pregnant, a breeder. So if this is the case, if you want to say that women didn't do anything, they did not, because of you, because of men, not because they didn't want to or couldn't, it's because of the oppression of men. Let's get it straight. Make sure you include that. You said, oh, we can't include that because black men, right? Black men was able to do certain things. This racist man allowed the black man to do certain things because he's a man also. But if you're a woman, you still put into that I'm barefoot and pregnant, know your place category. See, black women joined the feminist movement, women's suffrage movement, because of the mistreatment of people with men with your attitude. That's the reason why. Because oppression, abuse, exploitation. And it's because of men that women began to turn on themselves, creating the lesbianism in this nation, because they found love and they found what a man's supposed to give them. They found that in another woman because of your oppression, because of men like you, sir. Because of men like you. Let's tell the whole story. You cannot ignore that, sir. You cannot ignore that when you deny people opportunity. There's people right now that should have been promoted a long time ago. They're being denied opportunity. Sometimes you got to go to court to get yours. You say ignore. You cannot ignore this fact. You cannot ignore that slave masters stole a lot of the inventions from their slaves. You cannot ignore also that some of these men stole some of their inventions, their ideas from women. I'm pretty sure it happened. Because a woman has a brain. A woman can think. Some of these women are not just breeders. They can think. The main problem, they are told they are inferior. The only thing that they are worth is to lay on your back, spit out babies. Know your role. That's the natural order of things. So it's the natural order of things that you as a black man, you should be this white guy's slave. Maybe that's the reason why you're attracted to Trump. He'll make a good slave master for you. He's a good massa chump. But since you want to accept all this, and men did all this great stuff, tell the whole damn story, sir. In conclusion, we're going to tell the whole story. Let's tell the whole story. You say, men invented everything. Okay, well, men also invented domestic abuse, because it usually was the man beating up on his wife and his children. Men invented the behavior of domestic abuse. Men invented slavery, sir. Yes, they did. Men invented prisons, sir. Men are behind crime, sir. That's why you have prisons and jails, because the first ones that was going to jail, going to prison, the first dope fiends, the first drug addicts and alcoholics was men, sir. Tell the whole story. Tell the whole story. Men are the reason behind the confusion in gender, because you built all this. You built this. Remember, you said it, sir, not me. You built this society. And this society creates drunks, gender confused people. Yes, men did this. Oh, you want to accept the responsibility, sir. This is your word. This is your thinking. Men invented. Yes, you want to embrace the so-called good. Well, you're also going to have to embrace the bad. According to the history that men wrote, sir, endless wars. Where's the time in history there's no war? Because of men. Because of men, sir. We are at war and small conflicts right now. Men doing it. You don't see no women's faces talking about Ukraine or Haiti. It's all men, sir. If you want to go down that lane, sir, then you need to accept everything, not the things that you think are so good. You're going to have to embrace everything that these men in control done. Women could not She couldn't own land because the men didn't permit it. It was against the law. You made a law to oppress and discriminate against men, women, and racist men made laws to discriminate against black folks. We can't do this and we can't do that. Jim Crow was invented by a man, sir, probably relatives of your Donald Trump and your Biden, sir. You want to talk this, then you need to embrace everything, sir. You are violent. Very violent, destructive. Kill for no reason. You, the men created the zoo. Men created the pets. Men go on safari to kill poor, helpless animals. Destroy the environment. Your machines, sir, your great inventions, everything that you do, pollute the earth, poison the earth, pollute the air, the water, the soil, sir. If you want to embrace this is what your inventions. I'm glad that you did all the inventing. The men did all the inventing. So the reason why we having climate change is because of men. Your factories pollute the air. It's you. You are vegan. And you're trying to be vegan, that's self-righteous. But it don't make no difference because the water is poison. And the soil is poison that your plants need to live upon because of men, sir. You're going to tell the story. Men is the one behind sex trafficking rings. Men did that. Men are behind prostitution. Men are behind bullying. The children watching men bully each other. And the children copy their fathers. Because of men. And the nuclear weapons created by men because you're destructive and you're arrogant and you're grandiose, narcissistic, and egotistical, sir. Pedophiles. And who is your favorite victim, sir? These men, pedophiles. They usually target boys because you fell in love with your own penis, sir. If you're going to embrace everything and talk about how men is so great, then embrace or tell the whole story. And that's what I'm doing. Look how bent out of shape this man become because he worshiped another man's penis. He on another man's balls. But then when it comes to your mother, when it comes to the female, you don't have that kind of fight because that's where she belongs. She's an inferior. We wouldn't have, what the hell do we have, sir? If it wasn't for men, we wouldn't have all this damn death, all this damn cancer. Oh, because the thing, your activity, sir, cause sickness, cancer, these out of control COVID-19. And if you're going to embrace it, sir, embrace it all. Embrace it all. And the same thing it is in racism. It's the same thing. If you want to be leader and you want to run this, and people always say, this is a messed up world we live in. Well, blame men. See, when it comes to blaming, you want to share that. Well, women, you just said out your mouth, women didn't really do anything because they have not been. And I'll give you some another little fact, sir. During the economic downturn, when Barack Obama came into the presidency, and this nation was going through what they call this economic downturn or whatever, it was reported during this time. I don't know how long the economic downturn went, but it was reported that women presidents, women leaders of nations, those who led nations, their countries was not suffering the way the countries who was led by men. I wonder why. You got all these brothers, and some of them make good money. They end up broke. And you have women with 5, 6 children getting a funky little $1,000 welfare check every month. She still can buy a car. She pay her bills. All her children still have clothes on their back. She know how to juggle her money. She know how to juggle that family. And you have men in your Congress. Your Donald Trump have billions of dollars and can't juggle the budget. Explain that to us. How can a person with $1,000 a month, they can juggle and balance the books? And you have men in control of billions of dollars, sir. And this country is what? $37 trillion in debt, I heard. Something like that. Men in control. And the first thing they want to say, oh, we got, it's congresswomen too. You know damn well, the congressional black, you know, black folks and women don't control a damn thing in this government. And they wasn't there. We didn't get this 37 trillion or whatever the hell it was. We didn't get that debt because of no black caucus or no women in Congress. This debt was going on with white men in power for decades. If you're going to talk this is the point that I want to make and you don't want to face, because if you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story. Because during the whole conversation, I never did say that you was wrong. I'm going to tell you why it's like that. It's like that because of oppression, because of bigotry, misogyny, racism. That's why we're in the condition that we're in. And clearly, men have not done a good job the last few thousands of years. Got you confused with all that damn 5,000 religions and 5,000 gods. Got you eating all kinds of chemicals in your food. Throwing all kinds of chemicals in the air. Men created racism. Men created sexism. If you're going to tell the whole story, sir, about what somebody did and did not invent, tell the whole story. And then also tell the consequences. Yes, men invented a lot of these computers or make the computers and the cars or whatever. What do they do with all the electronic junk? All the throwaway rubber. It's going into the soil, it's going into the air, poisoning your ass. The great inventor. In conclusion, I heard that Albert Einstein felt great remorse about his participation in the atomic bomb, I believe it was. He said, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Because he's given all this power of destruction to a man who is childish. And you are an example. There was no need for you to call me a troll. There's no need for you to talk about bring my mother out who you don't know. But you childish. And you said certain things yourself and you do those things. You're guilty of the same things that you talk about, I'm not into these childish games and blah, blah, blah. Who's more childish than your ass being on YouTube? You got some nerve. You haven't changed. It's a good thing, and you had the right, and you should. When this bozo that was pimping your channel, because that's what he was doing. This bozo was pimping your channel. He crossed the line, talking about, oh, you need to die. You should go kill yourself. Yes, you should have done that. But you couldn't see that he was a bozo because, like you said, you got caught up in childish games. Don't get caught up in childish games with me. You can talk to me. If you're a so-called man, you can talk to me. You don't have to call me no troll. You don't have to talk about, oh, you act the way you do because you raised up, you had a single mother. All this damn nonsense. That's childish. I'm me. It ain't how my mother did me or my father did me. I am me. You talking to Angelsnupnup7. You ain't talking to my mother. You ain't talking to my father or my dog Scruffy. You talking to me. So had your cowardly ass, had you not been so cowardly, had you come here, I wasn't going to argue with you and debate you about those things. I want you to tell, you're going to tell the whole story. And you're going to agree with everything I said because everything I'm saying is facts. And I'm telling the whole story. I'm not a penis worshiper. I'm not a ball licker for my gender. Because I understand my so-called gender has done a bad job, horrible job, miserable job of leading humanity. And I don't have to prove a damn thing. The condition speaks for itself, sir. You can believe anything you want. Trump don't give a damn about you. I don't know why you so in love with that man. He don't give a damn about you. Because the economy was better. So what? He didn't have nothing to do with that. He's just a president. He don't control the economics of this country. Anybody would tell. But I thought you were so wise and you know every damn thing. Presidents don't control the economics of this country. People who create jobs. People who run businesses. President don't have nothing to do with that. The only job your Trump gonna have is trying to stay out of damn jail, out of prison. And personally, I think that he's getting railroaded because of politics. But that's between them. The men in power, you don't have no power. The Mississippi campaign is about trying to put you in a position so you can have some power. So when you talk, they will listen or there will be consequences. And they will listen because they don't want to deal with the consequences. But you don't understand that. Only thing you understand is I got to have my faith in my Savior. I got to have my faith in my Massa. You a so-called man, but you refuse to get off your ass and then make a path for yourself in life. Waiting on others. That's all I got to say. Don't clown me. You come here, come correct. And again, I could be in error. Anybody that want to show me my error, bring your happy ass on. I'll be quiet. Throw down. You ain't going to tell me anything. Because I know these are facts. Telling the whole story.